You have to simply say to the jury, ladies and gentlemen, my client did all he could do. He administered it. He was his doctor. And at this particular point in time, unfortunately, Michael Jackson, with the concert that was coming up, with his concerns about that, with all of the attendant circumstances, he decided to inject more than he should have. And Dr. Murray was unaware of it. And that's what caused the death. It's a hard sell, though.
Hard sell, but you may have just gotten a preview of the closing argument from Anthony Pope.
Dr. Murray put the chain of events into effect. He is the one who got the propofol. He is the one who was administering it. He was the one who was allowing what really is reckless conduct on some level, or at least highly sensitive, dangerous situation to occur, and the monitoring of it and the cautionary, everything that has to be done to try to do such a thing at home takes a lot. And if you're not eternally vigilant, something like this could very well happen. So even if there's some intervening event whereby they say Michael Jackson himself injected the last dose of it, which caused the death, I don't think it's going to be enough to break that chain or that causation factor that's going to put Conrad Murray right into the heart of it and, frankly, make him responsible for the death of Michael Jackson. I don't see it. You want to humanize this man in front of the jury. I don't know whether he's going to take the stand or not. He may not. That's a big decision for the defense. But if he doesn't, then they're not going to hear from anyone other than these two experts who are paid by the defense. They're going to hear from a whole host of prosecution experts and witnesses, and everyone really has said the same thing. Conrad Murray didn't do his job, and the man is dead because of that reason. And there's a standard of care that should have been administered. He fell below that, and it constitutes a criminal act in the California Code. How do you overcome that? Well, one of the ways is to try to show that he didn't have any ill intent. He was not at that level of recklessness. That, in fact, he was there. He was monitoring it. It was a very small moment in time in which this occurred.
How important are these experts for the defense? How important is it for them to demonstrate that maybe it wasn't propofol, maybe it was lorazepam, or maybe it could have been Michael Jackson giving himself the propofol?
Vinny, it's all they have. They have nothing else. There's no other witnesses. So without these experts able to come forward and raise some reasonable doubt in this case, they have a very serious problem. The experts, as I understand them, are going to be very talented people. They're experienced in their field, and it could come down to a battle of the experts. And if it comes down to a battle of the experts, as a defense attorney, you go to the jury and you throw your hands up and say, ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing to prove, but we brought to you two very highly qualified experts. They contradict what the prosecution experts said. The benefit of the doubt has to be given to our client.